Hi everyone, this is Agent Lozen, corresponding with my Winning Tips and Tricks video. This is now the Winning Tips and Tricks special, where I do a long play. I've been thinking about this for a while, and I think Winning Tips and Tricks special is a bad name for a long play, because I think it implies something special, and it's really not that special. I don't know. But I'm doing it today. So we're going to play through Mario 2, USA, this one that you're seeing on the screen. And I'll try and, I'm going to do, what we're going to do is we're going to play through every level. I'm going to try and get through every level of the game. And I'll discuss like where the mushroom locations are and some of my favorite tactics to use. One of my favorite tactics is to play as Mario for the whole game. We'll see how that works out. I like Mario a lot. Mario's very well balanced. So he doesn't really suck at anything, and he's adequate for everything, so... This is my favorite way to go through, probably one of the easiest. I mean, if you like Peach, or Toadstool as she was called at the time, she makes things a little easier with her precision jumps. Here is the first mushroom. I'm gonna pick these coins up too, because I like those. I could fight all this stuff, but who cares, right? So I'll just hold the B button, we're gonna sprint, and I'll dash by it all. Here's a 1-up mushroom. Lives are key to this game. There's a fun little... You know, when I was little, I thought this was a plate of cookies. Can you see it? Comment in the comment section if you think that's a plate of cookies. No, don't do that. No, do it. Alright, going in the cave. There is a shortcut to Birdo, the first boss. It's right over here. You can blow up the wall or whatever. I'll do it for you, just so you can see it work. Oh, no! What is going on? Okay, see, I can get through there, and I can go to Birdo, but I'm not, because I want to show you guys where the mushrooms are. And additionally, just outside of the cave here is a 1-up, so I'm gonna pick this up too. No, not that one. This one. No, this one. Uh-oh. I thought there was one up here. Oh well. That's kind of silly. Okay, but for real. No, there is a 1-up. I don't know what's going on. Maybe because I picked one up earlier. So I'm gonna pick up all these things too. All these coins. Sweet. Then we'll go up the vine. This is the proper way to finish the stage. If you didn't use the shortcut. There's no reason not to use the shortcut though. Like, if you're in a hurry, if you just want to beat the game, go for it. You don't win any trophies or anything by going the long way. I said in my video that you don't need to find all the mushrooms, you don't need to find everything. And I stand by that, so... I recommend going the shortcut, but this is the long way. So, Birdo. When her mouth opens, prepare to jump. It's just like that. Takes a little bit of practice. I've been doing this for 5 or 10 years now. No, 20 years? 25 years? Realistically, like 25 years. Alright, now this is the fun part. I'm gonna try and get a cherry in the first slot. These aren't random, they're rotating in a certain order. I've noticed though, on this emulator that I'm using, I have a harder time nailing the cherry. There it is, there's one. I count to 5. I'll watch you try 5 cherries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. That was terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope, that was terrible also. Well, I'm landing that Shy Guy pretty good. What am I doing wrong? Again, I really struggle to land it. There it is. On the emulator. Like on the I played this a couple days ago on the real hardware, and I was getting maybe every 3rd one. Oh, it's close. So bear with me. There's another one. Awesome. I'm actually doing better than I thought I would. Excellent. 7 lives. You need all the lives you can get. I can't stress that enough. Alright, Luigi does have a cool shortcut in this stage, which I kind of implied in the Winning Tips and Tricks video for Mario 2 that I made. But, I'm gonna skip on it, and I'm just gonna use Mario. Because I want to show you how to get all the mushrooms. As far as I know. You know, I bet Mario could almost made that jump too if I stayed on Magic Carpet long enough. Huh. Anyway. Okay, so, I'm sorry, back on track. You need the potion from here. I think the mushroom is roughly right around here. So let's pick that up. Awesome. Some coins. There are lots of good opportunities early in the game to get a lot of coins. Here's a 1-up, by the way. And then we'll go get the key from the Fanto thing. I was really scared of Fanto as a kid, but like, I guess it's really no big deal. Go sneeze. No. Sorry about that. Hope you didn't shut the video off while I was sneezing. You wouldn't do that to me, would you? Right, through here. For the mushroom... Uh-oh. No, that's fine. We're cool. The mushroom's right below me. We gotta blow these loose dirt blocks away. I feel like this is Minecraft. Kind of. Not really. That's nothing like Minecraft. So here's the mushroom. And then go back through the door. We'll hurry it up. Again, if you didn't blow these away and you're like, oh, I missed the mushroom. Oh, no. Don't worry about it. Who cares? That was sweet. I was trying to do something cool. I don't know. Like I was gonna throw it in a patch of grass and then go through it. Whatever. Okay, so second Birdo. It's kind of a shame that you only really face Birdos. I'm glad they get more complex. Not really complex, but harder later in. That's it. And I got my life back. Alright, let's try for more. Oh, I have 9 of them. That's 1. Like, if I can hit 20, I'm set for the whole game. Oh, that's another one. I'm doing really good. When I was recording footage for this, it was just impossible. I had to take a lot of different takes to get some cherries for the footage. Damn. I think the onion there in the first slot is like 1 away from the cherry. So if I'm hitting the onion, I'm real close. And I don't know what the deal is with the Shy Guy. There's a cherry. Could. Ah, close. There's another one. This is really phenomenal. Ugh. Ah, come on. It's whatever. My expectations are low. Well, got a couple lives. I'll take it. For stage 3, you know, Princess makes the second mushroom a little easier to get to. Let's use Princess, and I'll show you why. You can get the second mushroom with anyone, but Princess is just a little easier with her. Okay, the first one's here. Whoops. Kind of between these cherries, not exactly. Kinda. Oh, it's right on top of me. So, here's one. By the way, picking up the cherries, if you get, what, 7 of them? 5 of them? There's 4. I don't know. If you get enough cherries, you'll spawn a Starman, and you get, you know, invulnerable and stuff. It's... Oh, yeah, 5. 5, there he is. So I'm invulnerable, but I don't really need it. Oh, by the way, you can float. I mean, I talked about this in the video. I'll talk about it again. Now you can float with Princess. You just hold you hold the jump button down, and it's useful. It's really cool. All right, the reason. Okay, the mushroom is right up here. It's above me. The reason why it's easy for Princess is because you need to land on one of these logs and then jump up here. But with Princess, ooh, dear. I can just kind of float toward it, and she'll land. I guess it's not really working out, so what am I talking about, huh? There we go. And everyone else, they need to... It's trickier for... I guess Luigi would be easy for, but it's a little trickier for everyone else. Look how slow she pulls things out of the ground. Princess is, besides her floating, she sucks at everything else. If you didn't grab that mushroom earlier, and you're really pro, you can pick the potion up right here, and take it to the right, and drop it by the pipe, go through the door, and then go down the pipe. And you know, it's a warp to World 4, so if you're just trying to get through the game as fast as you can, you could do that. and go right to World 4. And then you don't need a ton of lives because all the risk is cut down. You know, you're only fighting through a fraction of the levels. It's slightly faster if you go this way. Oh, she can't quite make it even with like a speed jump. So I'm gonna use the power squat jump. If you hold down for what, 3 seconds, you glow, and when you're glowing, you can jump high. That's what's going on there. Once again, I can't quite make it, so I'll do this. And then we're gonna be chased by the Phanto all the way to the bottom, which is where the door is. It's not hard to go fast and get to the bottom, so I'm not worried. There are worse Phanto encounters later in the game. When you get to the chains right here, stay to the right. And here's the door. Otherwise, you'll fall into the spikes. Where's Phanto? Did he give up? Oh, there he is. Oh no! Okay. There's cherries here. You can get, if you collect all these cherries, you can probably spawn another Starman. There he is. I don't really care though. The Starman effect will wear off by the time I reach the boss. It's not gonna help me, so I'm just gonna pass it. Alright, so here's Mouser, first boss. He's a jerk. Real easy though to fight. You just jump up in the air, catch the bombs, and then drop them. If you drop them in the middle of the platform, he's more likely to run into them. Oh. See if I just drop it at like the very front. He ran into it, but he's not necessarily going to. So I prefer to drop him in the middle of his platform. Whatever, you know, it's a winning tip or trick. There's another one. There's another one. Awesome. Very good. You can line up more than one. I'm not doing it, but you can line up like all 3 chairs and get like 5 lives. But it takes me long enough to line up just one, and there's no guarantee I'm gonna get 3. So I'm trying to be quick about it. Nope. Which is why, like, the other 2 slots I just immediately fill. 2-1. There's a digging part to this stage. Toad is the best digger. He's good at picking things up. His jumps kind of suck. Yeah, let's use Toad. This is what I did in Winning Tips and Tricks video. You know, the video itself from a week ago. So Toad, yeah, his strengths are that he can run at full speed, no problem, when he's carrying stuff. As a matter of fact, he might actually run faster when he's carrying stuff. It feels like he's running faster. Here's the first mushroom. It's on this platform right next to the potion. See how quickly he picks things up? It's really cool. But his weakness is that his jumps kind of suck. They're a little low. Like my max jump, like is not good. So Toad is good for these stages, these World 2 stages, because there's a lot of digging to do. And since he picks things up so quickly, he can dig really quick. And I guess if you were really going for like an honest speed run, maybe you'd use Toad, because he has the fastest run speed while holding things. I forget. Oh, it's to the left. Over here. I'm looking for a ladder. Oh, by the way, this is one of the few stages in the game. No. One of the few stages in the game with only 1 mushroom. So, like, I only have 3 health bars, 3 health things, and that's because there's only 1 mushroom. I think. I'm looking at a map from, like, VGMaps.com, and the map indicates that there are no others. I guess I could experiment on my own, but... Like, there's probably some dude out here among, like, my 20 viewers, and he's like, wait, there's another mushroom, and why are you saying that? And maybe I'm wrong. As far as I know, though, there's just 1 mushroom. I think, like, World 4-2 is like that. I think World 6-2 is like that, too. Ah! Whatever. Okay, World 2-2 is similar. There's a digging part. And there's... no, is there a digging part? I don't know. Let's go Mario. I feel like there's not. I know World 2-3 has a digging part, but I don't know about 2-2. Okay, the first... Where's the first mushroom? It's right here. Is it? I'm guessing it's nearby. That's typically how it goes. They're usually nearby. Yep, got it. Okay. I know where the second one is. There's a little cave, a little door. Here it is. There's also a life in here. So I'm gonna go to the very bottom. Oh, there's a Starman. Who cares? And then throw this up here. No, there's a better way to do this, I think. Or not. That worked. Yeah, I don't know. I was cutting it really close. I feel like there should be an easier way to do that. You prick. Oh, and it oh, this is just like, you can't collect it twice. Alright, got it. Now I know to look for that guy. Which one's the potion? Not that one. Here it is. That was, honestly, I didn't mean to do that. The mushroom's right here. Don't throw it in the hole. And then you would leave. Sometimes silly things happen. Oops, I didn't mean to go in here. Silly things are happening. Does this look a smiley face? Here's a nose I'm standing on. Here's two eyes. It's kind of smiling. I don't know. Shoot. If you take too long to get through there, you're gonna take more damage than necessary. So I'm gonna hurry it along. Oh yeah, here's the digging. It was nice for the second mushroom to have Mario because his jumps are a little bit better. And you know, he's not a bad digger. He's probably the second best digger. Oh, shoot. I think it's to the right. Yeah, the harder path to take is the right one. These guys are making it complicated. Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? I'm gonna die if this guy hits me. Oh, he's stuck. I get what's going on. Okay, we'll try not to die. I think what I've done in the past, okay, it's slow this way, but I just want to explain it to you. I think I've lured these Shy Guys into this side where I don't need to go, and I've just gone over here all by my lonesome. Yeah, there we go. I don't know if the falling bullets can hurt you, and I don't want to find out, because I'm kind of low on life right now. Alright, here's a more complicated... not complicated, it's not complicated, it's just he's a little tougher. Birdo. Sometimes this Birdo will spit fire. I don't know at what rate, maybe 25% of the time. Yeah, there's fire. You can't pick fire up and use it against him. If you're real quick, you can keep throwing this mushroom block. You know, add him 1, and then 2, and then 3, and it's over. And if you have like lots of life to spare, which I totally missed that mushroom earlier. You know, you can be really reckless about it. It's no problem. Mario's not a bad digger. There's more sand in this one, but I just like to use Mario. I think there's more sand in like World 6, but besides that, you'll never experience sand again. The first mushroom is right here, but the potion for it is not these. Here it is. This is one of the times if you just set the potion down, you wouldn't know where to find the mushroom at. So it's worth making a note that this hill, this weird red hill, is where the mushroom is. And of course you can pick up these cherries once in the dark world here, and then pick them up once again in the light world if you want the Starman, if you like the music, I guess. It doesn't last long enough for it to be practical. Alright, this is kind of tough. You need to make one of these bee things fly at a high enough level, and then use it to... Here it is. Jump up here like I just did. And then I think it's on the left? Or is it on the right? It's on the right. Here's your mushroom, and here's some coins too for extra life chances. Okay, let's get out of here. Alright, I'm all juiced up. This is the boss stage, World 2, 3, you know, because the third one's always the boss stage. Never mind the Starman. If you like the music, you can pick him up, but it just slows me down. These guys are fun to kill. If you pick up a big snake, you can take out a bunch of them with one hit. And although he's pokey, I'm carrying him around. I don't know. I think the right will give me something. Oh. Well. To be honest, I don't even care. Alright, we gotta get a key to this door, but the key is deep underground. I think the path merges up ahead, but either way will take you to the key. We're not at the merge yet. The fork is another word for it. I wish I had a better strat for you guys on how to, like, avoid the Shy Guys. Maybe this is the strat. You know, I've been complaining about Starmen the whole time, and here I am using one. Ironic, isn't it? Is that ironic? What you expect is not the case. Yeah, I guess that's ironic. You wouldn't expect me to use a Starman, and I just did. That's ironic. So either path, you see the fork, either one will take you to the key door. Alright, here we go. If you get into trouble with these things, if he's like gaining on you too much or whatever, you can just drop the key and he'll give up. So it kind of takes the tension off when there's no real threat. I guess it'd be cool if he kept chasing you, like, or maybe if he stole the key back, like he brought it back if he dropped it. I don't know. He's fine the way he is, I guess. Got a sweetheart just then. Alright, boss 2. Who is this? Is this the snakes? Yeah, you're supposed to build a wall. Be like, oh, here's one. And then... now I've got a wall for safety. That's how cowards do it. Oh dear. I'm just gonna chuck these at him. There's a more difficult version of this fight later in the game. Maybe you'll want to build a wall then. I don't know. Not even then. Cowards do it that way. Don't do it that way. Don't build a wall. Got one. So I'm sitting at 15 lives right now, which will take me a long way. If I was using the warps, if I went to like World 4 and then 6, which is the warp order, I wouldn't need all these lives. But since I'm going the long way, damn, we're gonna pick them up all that I can. I don't want to get to like the final part of the game. Damn, and then get a game over or something silly like that, because I don't want to play this again. All right, World 3-1. Okay, there's something neat I want to try with Princess. There's like a shortcut in this stage as far as the maps indicate. Okay, for one thing, there's a warp. If you fall down, let me show you. If you fall down the waterfall. Oh no, I've died. No, I haven't. Stay in the middle. And then there's a potion in here. I don't know. I bet it's at the very end. No? What the hell? Oh my god. Seriously, the very last one? You can drop the potion here and then go in, and this is a warp to World 5. But if you're gonna like do the warps, don't do this one. World 5. Just use the world. Don't do this one. Okay, but you can come back here. It's not a shortcut. This isn't anything special, but I want to show you guys the warp, just for trivia. Her jumps kind of suck. It's just enough for these clouds. It's adequate. At least I don't have to power squat jump the entire way up. Oh dear. See, I came up short, but her float saved me. Okay, we're gonna go straight up as fast as I can because the carpet only lasts briefly, temporarily. Ace that guy. An aerial ace, like a Pokemon. Going up the vine. Okay, let me show you where the mushrooms are real quick. Here's one. We'll set this door down right where I picked it up at. I don't want to throw it off the edge again. And then here's the mushroom. So easy, right? You just set it down where you found it. And then the second mushroom is to the right just a little bit. Oh, you jerk. Ah, that's fine, it's fine. It's fine, we're fine. Get this guy out of here. Oh, shit. Here's a potion. We want to drop the potion where we can see the ledge to the left here. And there it is. So you can possibly miss this mushroom if you're not careful. I was fairly careful and we didn't miss it, so whatever. Whoa. Alright, now there's a thing I want to try that I don't think I've ever tried before. And it involves picking up these mushroom blocks, maybe, possibly. I could just die here. We're gonna find out in a second. Stacking them up on the left. Give me... Oh, that was kind of neat. There's a winning tip or trick, guys. In the future, do that. Alright, stacked up. And I'll use a power squat jump. And I'm going to try and leap off and fly it as far as I can to the left. Ah, there's a door here. Cool. You may not even need to do that. Now, we're going to fight... We're actually in Birdo's lair. We're in, like, the back of it. But the thing is, like, had you just gone the normal way, I think it's just as fast. So this is just a little bit of trivia, but you don't need to go this way. You can end these fights really quick with these mushroom blocks. Unless you do that. Damn it. You need some momentum, otherwise you won't throw it straight. Okay. Got a power squat jump, because Princess's jumps suck. Alright, I'm gonna hang out at 15 lives for a while. I don't like doing the slots. The slots take a while to do, and it's stressful, and it makes me sweat, and gives me anxiety. So I'm just not even gonna do them for a while. 3-2. What's 3-2? I can't even picture it. Let's just use Mario. I'll know it when I get in here. I hope. Oh yes, I know exactly what this is. Okay, we're cool. Mario's fine. The first mushroom... It's neither of those is the potion. Rather than trying to sneak by that thing, I'll just take the hit. It's fine. It's fine. Damn. It's not fine. That was foolish of me. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. It wasn't fine. You have to act like it's fine, but it's not. Get out of here. Here? Yes. At the very edge here against the right wall where I'm standing is where the mushroom is. But, you know, by the potion. So, easy, right? And then there are bombs somewhere. Here they are. We gotta go underground. It's kind of neat, you know, you go underground. Whatever. It's neat. Down here. I think the best way to do it, we need to go to the bot. No, we don't. Hold on. Let me go left first. It seems like it could be a puzzle. Uh-oh, yeah, it's a puzzle. I was hoping I could drop the bomb down this way, but I can't. Okay, so. One here, and I'm gonna take them from the top. Because I think you need the extra bombs or something. One there. Yeah, that's how it is. If you goof this up, if you take the wrong bombs first and you can't complete the puzzle... Uh-oh. Let me show you. If you goof this up, you can just go back up the ladder and it'll respawn where all the bombs were. Oops. So I'm gonna take this guy once again. I'm gonna do it right this time, make sure I get real close. And this guy. And this guy. And this guy. Real close. Awesome, got it. And I think we're approaching the second mushroom. It's underground. Okay, no, it's not. Don't jump that way. It's over here, I think. Okay, here's another one. Remember in World 1-1 when you had to like drop a bomb? Beautiful. That was the best thing that could have happened. Well, you gotta do it again. That's my point. Alright, here's a neat part. The mushroom appears underneath the loose soil here, but there's only one bomb nearby, which means you can either blow the left loose soil or the right loose soil. And if you get it wrong, you don't get the mushroom. So here's the potion. Here's the bomb. It's the right one, by the way. So I'll drop this right here. There it is. See? If you blew the wrong one, it'd be under here, and you wouldn't be able to get it. But again, I've been saying this the whole time. It doesn't really matter if you get all the mushrooms or not. If you miss it, don't reset your game. Don't get mad. Because we're going to finish up the stage right here, and it wouldn't have even mattered. Whoa. Yeah, you can use... I like using mushroom blocks against those guys, but I don't want to just fall down and be goofy. So I'll use the... Or are those eggs that Birdo spits? I don't even know. They're lies and propaganda. 3-3. 3-3. Okay, I know where the mushrooms are. We're good. We'll just use Mario. Or you can use Toad if you want to go super fast. I don't know. Mario's fine. The first mushroom is near the beginning of the stage. It's on top of these pillars, I think. So I'll just set this here. And then here's the mushroom. Okay, cool. So the first one's really close by the beginning. Those bombs have a short fuse when you pick them up. But they're not really super dangerous. For the second mushroom, there's a plate of cookies. Oh! Alright. Second mushroom is, you can miss a little easier. You come down here to the ladder. Okay, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna drop the potion by the ladder and then go in the door and climb up the ladder. If you drop the potion right in front of the ladder, you won't be able to access it because you'll want to climb instead of go through the door. So make sure you're at least like one block or whatever to the side of the ladder. Whoa! It exploded. I had no idea why. I honestly have no idea why that just exploded. Okay, I need a key. What's in this door? I don't know. Okay, I don't want to go that way. There's a certain room I'm looking for. Is it up here? Yeah, it's like this weird kind of repeating pattern. We're gonna be chased by a Phanto because we saw the key, and we'll have to like sneak through these little openings here with all the shy guys crawling out. So it can get complicated. All right. So here we go. Run from the Phanto. Just really tight cornering is all you really need. You can wrap around the screen if you need to escape the Phanto, like I just did there. But keep the cornering tight, and this... Oops. This isn't like a terrible part. See? No sweat. We'll take the key to the door, which is over this way. Whoops. And we're cool. So, we're not done yet, though, by the way. If you thought we were done, I'm sorry. I've misled you. Up here. Huh. I didn't think that would happen. If your character sucks at jumping, you can use a ladder. What is through this door? Why is there a door here? I think if you keep going up this way, you just hit a dead end. So, I'm gonna go this way. Hold on. Shoot. Oh, was that cool? I think you're supposed to use the chains, and they're supposed to help or something. But if you have enough life, or if you're ballsy enough, you can just jump between them. Yeah, if you fall down this hole here, I think it takes you back to where that other door was taking you. So, anyway. Let's get a star. A star can be helpful here. Yeah, this was neat. Oh! I guess I should have anticipated that. That was kind of my fault. You know, the music is the cue. The music tells you when you're gonna run out of Starman juice. So I should have... That was my fault. I accept responsibility. For that, I'm not gonna use the Starman the second time. I have to pay for my sins. I need to atone. So I gotta do it the harder way. Whoops. Basically just be reckless as hell. Okay. I think we're approaching the boss. There should be an egg up here, and then we'll fight the boss. We're in 3-3, so, you know, the boss. And the boss is, I think it's Mouser 2. Mouser 2 is a little harder than 1, he has more health. And there's this dumb Sparky thing right here chasing me around too. So you just gotta be a little more aware of your surroundings. It's not a big deal. You need to jump higher too. His platform is higher up. So like if you're running Toad, or if you're running Peach, Princess Toadstool, she would struggle to get the bombs up here, I think. But I think Luigi and Mario would be just fine. Oh, cool. I guess I could just pick these up. No sweat. Mouse is really not bad. That was a little tougher, but it's no problem. I still have a lot of lives. Let's just let's keep going. 4-1. This is an ice world. 1, 2. I know where the mushrooms are. Mario's fine for this. So the ice blocks are slippery. You see how you maintain your momentum as you cross them. That's called physics. Realistic 8-bit physics. These guys will just fall through the hole if you let them. So I'm gonna let them. Goodbye. The potion, I'm sorry, the mushroom is to the left down here. So make sure you drop your potion not too far to the right. I can still get some coins, see? No, but I can't get it. Alright, let's continue. And then the second mushroom is... it's right here. I mean, it's nearby. There it is. More coins. Alright, let's go down here. Here's a cool part of the game. A rocket ship. That's kind of wild. Okay, now they're playing boss music and stuff, but I think there's no Birdo at the end of this one. You just kind of run to the end and grab the egg. I like the cannons that they ride. I think they're kind of cool. Is there an M for Mario on those cannons? Are they Mario's cannons, or are they built to kill Mario? I don't know. What if you're playing Luigi? Would they have an L? I don't know what the deal is. Ah, got one, yes. Ah, whatever. 4-2. 4-2, there's only one mushroom in 4-2, as far as I know. It's a little harder to do. And yeah, those are the two things you need to know about 4-2. I'm gonna use Mario, he's my favorite. You don't need anyone special, I don't think. 4-3 you need someone special for, but 4-2 you don't. I'll show you what's hard about this stage. There's this really tricky and kind of long dodging segment where these bee things fly at you, and you have to like duck and jump over them, and they just keep coming and coming and coming. Okay. Whoa! See, I took a hit. As a kid, I hated this stage. I'd go through 4 or 5 lives trying to do this. It wasn't bad now because I'm pro, but... Okay, so here's the one and only mushroom as far as I know. Put it right here. It's on the tail, so don't fall. That was unintentional, I promise. Learn from my mistakes. Power squat jump. You don't have to. Oh, there is another potion here, and you're like, oh, but there must be another mushroom, right? No. Damn it. I need these lives. I guess the reason why I have a big stockpile of lives is so this can happen, and it's not like... Alright, this is really unintentional. I don't mean to do this. I used the word hard earlier. This stage is kind of hard. I think I said that, and this is why, because there's all this tricky shit to do. Okay. All right, now this. I'll show you the point of the potion. You can bring the potion with you over to this pipe. Damn it! I am being really silly right now. Okay, so I want to show you properly what to do. And I've gone through like 5 lives in a matter of, what, like a minute or something? All this precision jumping in this stage. Maybe I'm going a little too fast, maybe I'm being a little too reckless. Well, it's cool that I made that. Wow, that is... We are being ultra silly. This normally doesn't happen. I normally don't lose my entire stockpile of lives in a single stage. Damn it! Oh! This is insane. I would have never gotten up this morning if I knew this was going to happen. Whatever, I'll just run through it. Tail, shy guy, tail, shy guy. It's fine. We're gonna make it this time. Alright, now, you carry the potion all the way over here. Don't fall there. Please do not fall there. And when you go through the door, this pipe becomes Warp to World 6. Which I shouldn't have had that much trouble showing you. It's ridiculous. So if you're going the fast way, if you just want to be like super pro, you can use that warp pipe. And I kind of want that Starman, but whatever. Okay, as long as I don't die for like 7 more times right here, and I almost did, we'll be okay. It's a little trickier on the ice, you know, because you could slide into him or something. That was incredible. That was absolutely incredible that I lost so many lives over the short span of like 10 seconds. Alright, for this stage I like to use Luigi, and I'll show you why. Luigi's kind of awkward to use. I don't like using him most of the time. His jumps are kind of cool. They're really airy. You stay in the air for a long time. Okay, the first mushroom is on this weird formation. This is the boss level, by the way. And then we'll do this fun little thing where we ride Birdo's egg. Oop. So Luigi's jumps are weird. And I didn't mean to pick that up. Okay. We'll ride it across. There's a big old water thing here. We got it. Yeah, baby, we got it. And then here's the dungeon part. You jerk. They probably made that deliberately for people to goof up. Yeah, his airy jumps make him almost ideal for this stage. See how airy that was? I just bypassed all those things. On the way up. You keep jumping. I know I'm not saying anything right now. I'm just jumping. And Luigi's his jumps make this not a bad part. Alright, now here's the reason I have Luigi. Our mushroom is above me. It's up here. But most of the game's characters can't reach the second cloud. Like, at all. However, with a little bit of speed, Luigi can do it. So, like, if you pick... I mean, as far as I know, if you pick anyone but Luigi, you're not going to have your second mushroom going in the boss fight. Not that it's a big deal. But just so you know. that's why I like Luigi for this stage. Okay, now we gotta go back down. Oh yeah, I need to ride the Shy Guy down. If I'm being really reckless, I could probably manage something with Peach if you like floated down. Oops, oh well. Maybe the Starman ahead will be useful. There it is. Why is this here? Oh, that's why. Glad I had that Starman. Okay, that's a race to the bottom. Got it. I guess you could say I won the race. It makes you wonder if there's anything over there. Makes you wonder if there's anything down there. Okay. Oh, Fry Guy. Yes. This guy, my strat is to drop mushroom blocks right here. I can probably just pick it up again. I want to stay on top. Oh. And then I think on the third hit, he pops into a bunch of small ones, which is why I want to stay on top. And then you can rain justice down from above. Shoot. Got him! It's cool. I've got all my health back, and the fight just starts over. You know, I wonder if it would make more sense... Jerk. If I, like, hit him twice right now, and then before the third hit, if I wanted to take it nice and slow. So there's two. And then put this guy up here. Oh, here, I feel a winning tip or trick coming up. Oh, no! Maybe put this guy up here. Because trying to pick these blocks up while those little fire things are jumping around sucks. So now I've got all this extra ammo. Whoops, I'm doing this wrong. Good night. Well, they're all stuck. Beautiful. But I could drop them from a safe distance. I don't know, it's not really worth doing that. Alright, 5-1. What is 5-1? I don't know, Mario. I'm gonna try and start picking up some coins if I can help it, because I lost way too many lives for comfort. Oh, you jerk. You can never really tell when he's gonna spit one or two. Whoa! This potion... I don't even think I use. But you know what? I talked about coins, so... let's pick them up. Try and get some lives back. Alright, this part isn't too bad. It's some tricky jumping, but there's not like ice or anything. Maybe Peach is better for this. For Toadstool in this game. Oops. There's a one up which I really need. And there's a potion right here. I'm sorry, I'm up a mushroom right here. It's right by the potion, so just so you know. Oh, you know what? That's not necessary. Okay, the second mushroom. See, I'm on top of the platform here. We're gonna go to the second mushroom and pick it up, and then drop it, and then drop this. And with any luck, bingo. We get our mushroom. Like always, if you pick the wrong mushroom, it's no big deal. Alright, I think these birdos only spit fire. Oops. But I've got the mushroom block, which makes it real easy. And I have a lot of life, so you can be as reckless as you want to. No problem. Damn. There's one. I can use these. Nope. Come on. Nope. Nope. No. Come on, give me one more. Yes! I cooperated. 5-2. What's 5-2 about? I don't know. Mario. The earlier stages, as a kid I played them so often, I know what they're all like. But this was never my favorite game as a kid, so like, I think I just try and skip over as much of the game as I can with warps and stuff. I don't know what I'm looking for there. So like stage 5 I didn't play that often. You jerk. I hate you. Bomb. Where's... You know, I was thinking maybe it was in here, and I'm thinking I'm right. No. No, shoot. Stop. I know what to do. You gotta blow through the loose dirt here. And then down here. Ooh, that was close. Take this potion up. And then we can set it... the mushroom will appear down below, so I'll set it right on the edge. And then 1, 2, 3... You know... Guys. Oh, great. I'm way back here. That was kind of silly. I guess be more... The winning tip and trick for this is be cautious. Don't screw up. That seems to be where I'm failing at. I'm screwing up. So one more time. Set it here again. Do I get coins? I wonder if I keep the old ones. And then you just wait, you know, it's a waiting game. Where's the second mushroom, I wonder? Is it over here? Ooh! Good thing for those lag frames, huh? It's a power block. Is this one of the stages with like one mushroom? Because I only found like one potion. Oh, no. Shoot. I think in this stage there's one potion but 2 mushrooms. So, I mean, it's a little bit too late now. But once you grab the first mushroom, I think you can go back into that pipe and grab a second potion and then take it down a little ways. Yeah, there are 2 mushrooms in this stage, but it requires like a really weird two potion deal from the same potion or whatever. I'm just trying to dodge the spikes. There's no strat to this. Stay to the right, I think. Good. That's the strat. Stay to the right. The strat for this is to throw the lies and propaganda back in her face. In her dumb face. Got a sweetheart. Should I have some coins? Do I have 6? Yeah, I've got a bunch of them. They must have stacked when I died. Remember when I died that one time? Wasn't that silly? Damn. 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 I'm better on the console. I'm better on the real thing. Damn. Damn. I guess if I were smart, I would analyze if I'm going too early or too late. Too bad I'm not smart though. I got that. Did I get the onion every time? Maybe except for once. I think that's what happened. Okay, I know what's going on here. There's Luigi's actually better for this. If you want to do this. There's a warp right to World 7, which is the final stage, and it's right above me. And they get up there, you pick up this potion, and use your Luigi power to jump off this guy or something to get up there. But anyway, it's harder for Mario, and I don't really care. The second potion leads to a mushroom, which is the first mushroom. I'm just gonna sprint through here. I don't want to like have to fight all these things. And then the second mushroom is coming up, and it's kind of a pain in the butt to get to. It's right through this wall. So I need to invite in... You jerk. Stop. I need to invite in a bomb, a ba-bomb. That's what they are, they're ba-bombs. There's one. Okay. So once that first one... Whoops. Uh-oh, please don't die. Once the first one's blown, you can drop a potion like right here. And then here's the second mushroom. It's mildly tricky, it's not bad. Yeah. You can blow the other loose dirt away, but whatever. For this part... I don't know what's down there, I'm not really sure why it's there. There's that dumb fire plant. You can skip a lot of this part here. Oops. Yeah, like that. If you duck jump through there, you can. Otherwise, you need to like work your way down. I guess I should. Wow, that was really awful. I guess I should show you guys the way to do this properly, but anyway, you just duck jump that part. One of these dumb plant things. I'll wrap around the screen and trick it. And that, oh wow, that was cool. That was, I'm not even mad about that. That was really neat. Oops. So throw that there. Get the hell beaten out of me. Because there's hell in me. Oh, but it's being beaten out. Oh, that was really cool. So anyway. Half dead already. I wonder if it makes sense to bring one of these mushrooms with me. Let's do that. Can I? Ugh. Nope. Good game. No, I'm sorry. Hold on. It's not good game. Bad game. There we go. Yes. Now let's play this game again. I think there are more. Usually I'm not so bad that I get hit, but like, I don't know. He did a good job last time hitting me. I'll give it to him. Good round. Whoa! I guess if I wanted to, I could use these enemies to kill each other. And then, pick up a heart or something. I'm not super worried. I think there's a crab guy. Don't worry about that second one. There's a crab guy in this stage. You have to fight. He's the boss. Maybe it'd be wise to pick up a heart. I just gotta kill like 7 or 8 enemies. There's a lot I gotta kill. Hi. There's my heart. Two. 3. Alright. Gosh, it's been an hour now. This game isn't... It's not bad if you're using the warp pipes. Alright, with you jerk. I think what I like to do... How do I beat this guy? He'll either throw them too high or too low. And too low is just right. When it bounces off the wall, you can jump on the rock and then pick it up. He's being difficult right now. There it is. So I think I stand right there at the ledge. What? Come on. Oh. It's okay. I don't like how long this fight is. I'll be more reckless now that I have more health. But it kind of sucks you have to wait for so long for him to do stuff and how he doesn't want to do it sometimes. And if I got knocked in that pit, I would go home, honestly. Oops. Shoot. You know, I said I'd be more reckless, and I guess I am, because I'm really getting beat up. I think he's only got 1 more health. Maybe. This is a hard fight. Good night. That's how you do it. You pick up the rocks, you throw it back at him. You experiment with it. Yes! That's what I need. There's another one. No. Maybe I'm going too early. I think I'm going too early. I think the onion is too early. And the star is too late. Okay. Whatever, I got 2 lives. 6-1. Okay, no, 6-1. 6-1 can be kind of frustrating. If you use the warp pipe from World 4, you come right here, 6-1. The first mushroom is through this pipe. Well, I mean, the mushroom's not in here, but the potion is. And then you drop it roughly right here. I think it actually drops onto the sand, though, so you need to pick it up as fast as you can. Otherwise, it'll sink into the quicksand. The quicksand in stage 6 is faster. It's quicker than in stage 2. I mean, world 2, whatever. So you can't spend as much time in the quicksand. Not that it's a problem. That was neat. And then to the right, there's something I need to drop this on. Maybe a platform of some sort. Here, I think it's right here. Bingo. So those are the 2 mushrooms. One is down the first pipe, and one is at the end of the stage here. Now here's the frustrating part of the stage. You come in here, and there's all these crazy pipes. And we're just going to pass them, because whatever, who cares about pipes? And there's a locked door. Well, where's the key? Ah, under one of these pipes. Which pipe, though? You could sit here for like the next 20 minutes trying to figure that out. And the whole time, every time you surface from a pipe, these dumb snakes are spitting bullets at you. So this part sucks. Usually I'd get here, I'd be like, oh, I remember what this is, and I'd just give up, and I'd shut the game off, because I don't like Mario 2 that much. But the winning tip or trick you should take away from here is that you can check all the pipes starting at the right, and within the first 3 or 4 pipes you'll get it. I think it's maybe like this 4th pipe. Nope, you need to dig. If you see sand, you'll know you're in the right place. Maybe the 3rd pipe. Maybe it's the snake pipe. Start from the right and search the pipes, and you'll hit it sooner than you would from the left. Maybe it's the... No, I checked this one. Is it the 2nd one? Nope. Is it this one? Nope. Oh, I know what I said was right. Whoops. I mean, that's the advice I've always used. Is it this one? Gosh. I'm reliving my worst childhood memories. What is going on? Here it is. Gosh, that was... It sucked. What? I hate this stage. What am I doing wrong? It's within like the first 4 or 5. I checked the snake pipe. How about the one next to the snake pipe? Well, here it is. So I didn't check that one earlier? Well, the advice still stands. Start on the right and work your way to the left, and within the first few pipes, you will find what you're looking for. And I don't know how that happened. This hasn't been a very good round of Mario 2. I played this, like I said, a few days ago, maybe 2 or 3 days ago. It doesn't really matter when. Recently. I played this recently. And I got through this game with little problem. I mean, I died a few times, but from start to finish, I got through it. And I'm like, I'm good to play this for like a real video. Good to go. No sweat. And then I'm playing now, and I'm just getting hammered by stupid things. It's like, did you study your multiplication tables? Oh yeah, I studied them for like hours and hours. Then you get to school and you just fail the test. That's what I feel like. I'm failing the test. Now this isn't too bad. I think I've only missed one mushroom, and that was the one in like what 5-2 where you needed you needed the same potion twice or something. Good. So I'm doing good on mushrooms. I'm doing good on showing you things. This is a good video. Except for the fact that I'm dying over and over. Awesome. And I got a lot of lives there, so we're in good shape. 6-2. I don't remember. Mario. I know 6-3, but not 6-2. It'll come back to me when I see it. Oh, yeah. Okay. Here's what's going on. What's going on is I should have grabbed a vegetable earlier for this thing. Anyway, grab the vegetable, ride the bird across, and you literally ride the bird across the entire level. Maybe I think there's only one mushroom in here. And when you try and pick up the mushroom, you have to like redo the level over again. And I'll show you what I mean. I think I need a boosted jump coming up. Yep, okay. So one of these, yeah, the mushroom's right here, I think. But if you get off the bird to grab the mushroom, you'll have 3 health containers, which is cool. But then you need to ride one of these birds above me back to the beginning of the stage to spawn a bird that rides you to the front. So I'm not going to grab any mushrooms. Whoa! And instead I'm going right to the boss, and I'll just do it with low health. Oh, I was ducking. I was ducking. I think I knew that you can't duck those fireballs. I knew that, but I tried it anyway. I'm usually more reckless about these fights, but I want health, you know. You understand, right? Okay, awesome. Yeah, so I would say for 6-2, the one we just played, don't bother with the mushroom unless you want to spend forever in that stage. Alright, now 6-3 is the boss stage. But what's cool about this one is that there's a really neat shortcut, and you can skip 75% of the stage. But I think it also means that I'll only get one potion. It's on these little cacti, these little sprouts here. Yeah, it's a little weird. So remember, in 6-3, it's a little weird, it's on the cacti. Because usually, you know, the mushroom is right next to the potion, and it's not this time. Alright, now here's what I'm going to do. We're going to allow ourselves to sink into the sand, and we're going to walk to the left. As soon as I start getting under this wall, I'm going to start jumping. So I'm pressing the jump. You can probably hear it. It's quiet for me, but I'm sure you can hear it. I'm pressing the jump in as fast as I can to not die, and I'll resurface. And then we go through the door, and we're basically at the boss. Otherwise, this is, it's a typical like stage, stage 3 kind of area. It's long and stuff. Here is a birdo who's a greater birdo than any birdo before. She's beating my ass. Now we'll be fine. But the boss could kill me though. I've got a lot of lives though. I'm in good shape. Here's another one where you're supposed to build a wall, but that's for cowards. So I'm gonna wait until like the fireballs have passed, and I'm gonna throw my mushroom blocks. I mean, it's neat to like Minecraft it and build up a wall right here and play around and try and hide and throw blocks, but it's way faster just to toss up blocks at him. 7-1. 7-1 is a stage that I know well because it's at the end of the game. If you skip to the end of the game, you're forced to play 7-1. Let's just go Mario. I mean, if there's a strat, I don't really know what the best strat is, so. I know where the mushrooms are, though. I'm gonna show ya. So, the first mushroom is a little funny. The potion for it is right here. But you need to step on this green platform to find the mushroom. So it's another one of those stages where the mushroom isn't next to the potion. So there's one. And then number 2 is in here. And it's this one? Perfect. We'll pick all these up. This reminds me of the earlier stages, how there are so many coins, you know. Okay, and then we leave, and we find that we're actually against the right wall. Well, where do you go? I'll tell you where you go. Back left. You're supposed to ride this bird, who is really slow, so I'm not going to do it. But if you come back here, I think this is a bird that just dropped a bomb. It's not the same one from earlier. You can ride him across. Whoa! And you'll pick up a rocket right here. So mushrooms and the rocket, that's what you gotta know for 7-1. But here's actually the tough part, the part that sucks about 7-1. You need to navigate this. It's not a maze. You need to navigate this little space here. The way I'm doing it, and like it'll start crowding with enemies and stuff. Okay, so for example, this Ninjisk thing. What's it called? It's not Ninja. That's a Pokemon. He can hit you and stuff. You need to race through there. Just race. It wasn't bad. I did it real easy. If you're a little too slow, though, you can get caught behind Shy Guys, and it sucks. Alright, and then here's kind of an annoying part, too. You need to Minecraft up a little, not a bridge, but like a structure that will allow you to jump up to the ladders here. But the whole time you have to fight the dumb spark things. Whoops. So that sucks. Oh, it's close. But if you know what to do, if you have a lot of health, I mean, I got beat up, but if you have a lot of health, it's not a problem. This guy only spits fire. A couple good tosses, though, and he's no problem. It's too early, I think. That's too late. That's too early. Sometimes I'll get like 3 or 4 in a row, and sometimes I just eat it for like 10 coins. There we go. There's one. And honestly, I have enough lives now. I hate this. Nope. Nope. I'm good at getting onion, though. Maybe the Shy Guy's too late. I don't know. I have no idea. I've got enough lives. Okay, every stage before this has there have been 3 parts to the stage. You know, World 1, 2, 1-1, 1-2, 1-3. World 7 though only has 2 parts, so I'm actually on the very final part. Let's run Mario, because he's the best. I mean, Princess is cool. I like Mario's just well-balanced everything. Get hit here. That's a pro tip. It's not. I'm lying. Whoa, what killed that guy? Is this the emulator doing that? Some weird things have been happening today. Remember that explosion in World 5? Ooh. Whoops. Remember when I went through the door and it exploded? If I weren't so lazy, I would like edit in the part right here where that happened, but I don't feel like it. I'm just gonna upload this when I finish. Okay, now there are 2 paths you can take in stage 7. You can go down the chain here and take one path, or you can cross these fire plants and take the other path, which I'll do. And either way will take you to the boss. So don't fret if you're caught up about which way to go. But what you need to know, though, is that to get the mushrooms in this stage, you need... Jesus. You need to go both ways. Every way you go, of the fork back there, either way you go will take you to 1 mushroom, but only 1 mushroom. So on the left here through the store is the mushroom for this side. I think you stay to the right and you're safe. Okay. Oh yeah. There's a bomb to the left, I think, and to the right is the potion, which is what you want. So here's my Oh, it's over here. Anyway. Let's get some lifes. Lifes. L-I-F-E-S. And the other way is a bomb, so if you pick it up... Oh no, you gotta throw it. Alright, there's one mushroom right there that I just picked up. But then you're like, oh, well, I want both of the mushrooms for the final boss. So if you want both of the mushrooms, I'll show you in a little bit. You need to kind of backtrack. Which can also get you really lost, too, if you don't know what you're doing. I'm sorry, that's silly. Okay, don't worry about going back here. You can just jump through the blocks. It's a shortcut. I'll use all the extra life that I got right here trying to avoid these things. This gets a little tricky. Whoa. These variable speed spark things make it kind of interesting. Okay, now I'm at, yeah, this is another crossroads. I think the chain right here is where the other, ooh, oh no, is where the other path took you to. Let me see what's going on. Yeah, they want you to fight the Birdo here and take the key, and then you bring the key with the phantom guy chasing you to here, and that you're basically at the final boss, which is Wart. But had you taken the other path, you would have come this way. Oh man! And I'll show you how to get this, how to get the second mushroom. So we'll come down this way. I'll just take the hit, whatever. And then we'll come down here. So you would have had to have faced all this. And I'm getting my butt kicked. Wow. Okay, remember that. Stay to the left. Cool. I'm backtracking. I'm not really talking, but I'm backtracking. You could probably use these cherries to get a Starman and make this part easier. I don't know. That's strat for this part. Use the cherries, I guess. Oh, here's a weird door. This might take me to the mushroom. Bingo. Whoa! Remember before there was the bomb? So I backtracked. And for my efforts, I get the other mushroom. But now what that means is I have to go back the other way I came from. Whoa. So all that stuff I just did a second ago, let's see if the cherry trick works. So you climb up the chain of command. It's not what it's not called that. I just said that. They move really unpredictably because of the chains. So I'm getting all these cherries, and for my effort, I get the Starman. Had I not gotten the star, okay, new strat. I take back what I said earlier. Don't get the cherries, just climb directly up. There's a thunder stuff happening outside. Did the mic pick it up? Could you hear it? Doesn't really matter. It's nothing new from Mario 2. Up this way. Up this way. Avoid the monsters. That's the strat. It's kind of neat how that bullet guy backpedals when he gets close to the edge. That's kind of a neat behavior. I wonder if she'll walk over me. Oh yeah, that's neat. Okay, there's the strat. I found a strat for you guys. So we're back here again. And remember earlier we had to kill that Birdo, and I was like, let me show you where the other mushroom is. And we got the other mushroom. So it's a little tricky to fight the Birdo. Oops. You're always holding a direction to, like, you know, keep your footing or whatever. But if you let go of the button that you're holding, it's easier to land on her lies and propaganda. That probably didn't make much sense now that I'm thinking about it to myself. What do I even mean by that? So just do whatever you want. Beat that bird up. Okay, there's a little mini-boss we need to fight, who's not a big deal. But he's easier to beat if you bring these mushroom blocks. It's kind of novel. The doorway actually chases after you. Bingo. Then you enter the door. Now here's Wart, final boss. And I've got a lot of health. I mean, I don't, but if I die, I'll have a lot of health. To fight this guy, you need to pick up the vegetables. They fall out of the trumpets. And then stand up here and avoid the bubbles. As soon as he opens his mouth, the second he does, you have to toss the mushroom in. Actually, because I'm small, the angle I'm shooting from makes it easy. Okay, I'll show you. There's a problem here. Oops, I just died. If the vegetables touch his bubbles that he spits out, they disintegrate immediately. So I imagine he just sits in here all day, disintegrating vegetables. Oops. So if you get up next to him and you throw the vegetable at him while his mouth is open, there's a good chance. You see how it just disintegrated in front of him? It didn't do anything. You need to hit him from a low angle, or alternatively hit him the second his mouth opens, before he can spit any bubbles. So it's kind of tricky. I mean, of course we have all this life now, so it's not a big deal. We can do this for a while. Like, I kind of hit him in the belly just then, and his bubbles never had a chance to disintegrate my vegetable. Oops. So I'm trying to kind of shoot low, which is why I missed back there. Otherwise, now, you see the second he opens his mouth, throw it in. I think he's got maybe 6 or 7 hit points. It's not a big deal. He's not a... When you know what to do, when you know the winning tips and tricks, he's not a really hard boss. He's getting there. Oh, see, he disintegrated up. Do you believe me now? He disintegrates him. He's still going? Maybe one more, I think. Whoops. Good thing I have all this life, huh? Ah. Okay. Got him. Good night. And that, my friends, I'm gonna take this onion with me, is Mario 2. Mario 2 USA. So here's the ending, if you ever wanted to know what the ending was like. If you ever got through this game before. As a kid, I didn't really beat this game much. I'd get to the final area, like stage 7, and it'd start getting hard. Or like it would get to the point, remember where the fork was? And oh, look at this, see, it's all Mario. Remember where the fork was in World 7 2? I would get lost at the fork. I'd go the wrong way or something stupid. And I would just kind of give up. I didn't like this game a lot. But see, now as an adult, when I know what to do, when I'm really practiced at it, the challenge of getting, finding all the mushrooms, getting through all the levels, it actually makes for a pretty decent game. I could have talked about this earlier, but this is actually like a remake of Doki Doki Panic, you know that. But what you should know about Doki Doki Panic is that it sucks. Mario 2 is a lot better. So if you're like, oh, just for novelty, I wish I could play Doki Doki Panic. Yeah, it's not a fun game. I mean, it's very similar, but all the changes they made from Doki Doki Panic to Mario 2 are for the better. Mario 2 is a much better game. Oh, spoiler, Mario, he was sleeping the whole time. There's a little error coming up where they show like Birdo and the ostrich things next to each other, but their names are flip-flopped. So the ostrich thing is called Birdo, and Birdo's called the ostrich thing. But that's all I've really got. I'm taking off. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.